Hello and welcome back to Red Redemption. My name is John. This is Toronto FC and MLS. We're back again to play the League's Cup against Club America. We're at home, I think, in this one. This is the first round of the League's Cup. So Club America, they're not doing too well to start off the season in Mexico. They're down near the bottom, but they're only 4 games in. We got them in the Campeones Cup too in about a week or so. But today we're going to do a doubleheader. We'll do Club America and we'll do Montreal Impact at home, hoping for 2 wins on the bounce here. Coming off our victory against Cavalry, so they weren't much competition for us, as you saw in the last episode, but this should be a little bit tougher. We'll get through these next 2 fixtures. Not much has happened since, really. I don't think we've got any injuries. Actually, Liam Frazier, he's got a gashed upper leg out for a few days, so he's going to miss today. Sean Hundal, he's still out. He's almost recovered, but he's not quite back yet. So those are the only 2 out at the moment. I think this is going to be the team that we're going with today. Arrow's the only one that's kind of low in condition, but overall, we're looking pretty good. Fairly full strength lineup. Look at the familiarity in the midfield. These guys just love each other. There's a lot of love happening in this area. So we're going to get right into the game. Club America. I think last time we played them, they beat us in the League's Cup semifinals, if I'm not mistaken, in the last season. But we're at home today. We are on better form. So looking at their side, they've got Lincoln. Their highest average rating, only 3 games played so far for them. Benedetti is their captain, Nicholas Benedetti. So not sure about opposition instructions just yet. We'll kind of see how the game goes. But here's our starting lineup. Io Aquinola up top with Luis Brizendine, Jonathan Osorio behind him, Alejandro Pozuelo, Quinton Boisgard, and Matias Del Priore. In the midfield with Patrick Bray, Luke Wolfenden, Ralph Fieltier, and Aro, our captain. On defense with Alex Bono in net, and we're going to go to the dressing room. So let's pump the team up here. Let's get some green going. They never respond to this, watch. 1 person gains confidence. No one cares about the fans. Why doesn't anyone care? You know? And I don't really care to try and make it all green either. So I'm going to go to the tunnel interview. It was a while ago, but TFC actually suffered defeat the last time we played, as I said before. Will they have any bearing? I don't think so. This is a new season and a new game. My team selection offered little by the way of surprise. Absolutely, we got our strong lineup out today. We should be slight favorites. Not quite a sellout for Club America. It looks pretty full. Just a few empty seats here or there. But we kick off. We throw in here deep in our half. Club America have the ball crossed by Diaz, headed right at Bono by Lincoln, but safe hands. Here we are, defensive throw in. Bray throws it in. Wolfenden and Bray are going to work it down the left-hand side. Oh, Brizendine taking on his man. He wins the ball. Pozuelo to Boisgard. Slow build up a little bit. Pozuelo has it now. Back to Boisgard. Brizendine. Ooh, nice ball over to Aro on the right. Opposite cross again to Bray, who shoots and scores. What a goal that was. Amazing play. Just the build-up. We switched it to the right, and Aro switches it to the left, right to Patrick Bray, who has a clear open goal to shoot at, and he makes no mistake. Here's the cross from Aro, right on his boot. 1 touch, hits it, opposite corner, and we're up 1-0 5 minutes in. Ooh, free kick here, Boisgard. Tries to shoot, and it's just offside netting. That was it. Throw in here, Club America. Diaz throws it in to Ibargüen, I think his name is. Ball down the right to Lincoln, who hits a through ball to Ibargüen. He's going to shoot, but Bono is there. Didn't really challenge the keeper on that one, but that's a corner kick for Club America. Carrera. Ball in. Not on the head of anyone. That'll be a goal kick. All right, halftime, 1-0, 6-2 in shots for us, 61% possession. We look like the dominant team so far in this one. Club America can't really string passes together or get any decent chances going. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think Osorio's not really playing the best as far as our players go. I don't think he's had much of a touch on the ball, not really getting involved. So I think I'm going to say pleased. We'll get everybody happy with that. I don't think I'm going to make any changes. We're just going to start the second half. Ooh, Patrick Bay down the left now. He loses out to Quignon, but gets the ball back. Brizendine picks it up. Pozuelo with a nice pass out right to Auro. Back to the middle. Del Priore shoots, and a good save by Ochoa. And that's a corner for TFC. Osorio. Ball in. Headed away by Aguilera. Del Priore picks it up. Osorio again. Is he onside? He is. Wolfenden. Back to Del Priore. Wolfenden again. Bray getting involved, but that was it. Bono kicks off. Thier to Del Priore. Working it out of our half now. I love the passing on this team, man. They're a well-oiled machine. As Auro loses out to Diaz, and the ball goes down to Lincoln on the right-hand side, or left-hand side. But Thier steals it, and he is barreling forward now. Taken on the defense, cuts it back to Del Priore. Good run by Thier. Ooh, Brizendine with a nice pass out left to Bray. Puts it in the box to Akinola, who's right on the doorstep, and that is 2-0. He was onside for that one too. Very nicely worked goal. So Thier made it with that run. Brizendine in the middle, switches it out to Bray on the left. Crosses in first time, Akinola first time, near post. And he is starting to heat up with his goal scoring form now, Ayo Akinola. Good stuff. Del Priore now down the left. Taking on the midfielder. Osorio in the box, shoots and saved by Ochoa. Again, another corner for TFC. Good chances. Good chance creation. We've only got one clear-cut chance in this game, but amazing stuff so far. Just good passing. Getting lots of shots on goal. We've got 10 shots so far. Only 5 on target, but still. Free kick, Thier. Auro. Boisgard. Pozuelo. Getting deeper in the Club America half. Patrick Bray running down the left. Back to Brizendine, who cuts it back for Pozuelo, who hits the bar. Should have scored. Very good chance again. Throw in here. Auro. Boisgard. Del Priore's in the box. Can he shoot? He crosses it over to Bray, who shoots just wide of the net. And we restart. All right, I'm going to make some substitutions here. Starting to look a little tired. We'll switch out Wolfenden. We'll bring on Mavinga. We got a couple others we could probably change. I'm going to save one more sub for later. But we could change Pozuelo or Del Priore for somebody. Maybe Landret can come on for Matias Del Priore. And we'll go with that. Throw here Thier to Akinola. Ooh, he beats his man. Running into space. Can he cut the ball back for a pass? He crosses it, headed down. Boisgard and Bray pick it up. Osorio shoots, and it's just wide. Pozuelo's looking a bit tired now as Club America bring it forward. Rain is just barreling down now in Toronto. Krupski puts the ball across to Ibargüen, but it's saved by Bono. So I think it's time for a sub for Pozuelo. Pause. Who can come on for pause? Let's do Ralph Prizo. And we'll switch these two around. Put Ralph in the middle. Throw in for Club America, Montez, Benedetti, Ibargüen, Diaz, coming forward, but intercepted by Brizendine. Akinola now. Ooh, he beats the defender. Makes him look silly on that play. Poor shot, though. And Ochoa collects. That was a good run by Akinola. Wolfenden's picked up a bruised ankle. I think he can play through that. Prizo to Thier. And that is it. 2-0 victory. We are through to the next round in the League's Cup. Beating out Club America. We get our revenge from last season. So let's congratulate the team. That was a pretty good performance, I think. We're in good form at the moment, so I'm happy with that. Who else got through? Seattle is through, beating Monterrey 2-0. Portland Timbers beat Santos Laguna 1-0. And New York Red Bulls beat León 4-2. So all the Mexican teams have been eliminated in this round. Let's have a look at all of the... Yeah, we've got a few more games coming up. So the next round of games, Houston Dynamo against Cruz Azul, Minnesota United versus Querétaro, New England Revolution versus Chivas, and Philadelphia Union versus Tigres. And that will determine the next bracket going forward. And I think we've got a draw coming up too. So we're one in that one. I don't know if we win money for this competition, really. But that was a good performance. Wolfenden is out for a day with his bruised ankle. It's not too bad. Patrick Bragg played really good. Very nice goal he scored. We have drawn the Vancouver Whitecaps as expected in the Canadian Championship semifinal. So that is coming up in the next episode, I believe. And New York City match is rearranged. So we'll get in. I think there's a draw coming up. Where is the calendar? Draw. It's right here. Leagues Cup quarterfinal. What day are we in? Okay, so we've got a couple days. We'll get a draw, and we've got Montreal. So we're going to do the draw, and then we're going to play Montreal. Coming up. All right, we're into the Leagues Cup draw now. So let's see. Who have we got in the pot? We've got Cruz Azul, New England, Philadelphia, Seattle, Minnesota, Red Bulls, Portland, and ourselves left in the draw. So quarterfinals, and I think the semifinals are going to be in this draw. So let's go. Who's first? Red Bulls against Minnesota, okay? New England and us. Not too bad of a draw. I don't think New England are... No, they're okay. They're 7th in the East in a playoff spot, but we should be beating them. Seattle and Cruz Azul, and then Portland and Philadelphia to finish it off. Okay, so is there a semifinal draw? I don't know. Complete. Okay, here's the semifinal draw. And that is New York or Minnesota against either us or New England. So Red Bulls are the tricky team, I think. Minnesota, they're 6th in the West. They're not too bad either. And then we got Portland or Philly versus Seattle or Cruz Azul. So there we go. That's our Leagues Cup draw. A couple fixtures rearranged. Philadelphia away is rearranged, and Vancouver at home is rearranged. So let's see. What have we got now coming up? Was it our Canadian Championship game that was rearranged? I think it was. Looks like it was. Leagues Cup quarterfinal is on the 17th. So this is going to be some fixture congestion, I think. So it's July 30th coming up. So we got the 3rd, the 6th, 3-day gap, 4-day gap to Club America, 3-day gap to Vancouver, 4-day gap to New England, 2-day gap to New York, and then we got a bit of a break. So that's a bit tricky, the New York game especially. But we could probably play a rotated lineup in that. All right, so let's get into the Montreal game. Another offer for Rafael Thier from Flamengo here for $7.75 million, but I think I have it turned on to reject all their offers. But the Brazilian clubs have been just going after my players lately. Palmeiras has been trying to get Aro. Flamengo now after Thier, so interesting how Brazil is just trying to pick from MLS. All right, MLS AllStar Game squad has been announced. Alex Bono's in, Aro is in, and I'm the head coach. Look at that. What? Am I? Oh, no. Never mind. I'm not the head coach. Caleb Porter is the head coach for Real Salt Lake, which is 2nd in the West. Why am I not a head coach? I'm not good enough to be an all-star coach. What is this? That'd be fun, though. I wonder if that's even in the game. Can you be nominated to be MLS All-Star Coach throughout the series? Like, I've won the league a bunch of times. Like, why am I not a coach in the All-Star Game? That's interesting. Anyways, I'm not going to attend because I don't care. But yeah, we got a couple players in. Who are we playing? Manchester City. I wonder if we can beat them. We'll see. Well, it looks like Auro's picked up an injury. Or not Auro. Akinola's picked up an injury. 6 days with a twisted knee. Should make it back in time for Montreal. See if he'll be fit for that one. Got an injury in the B team as well for Ivanovsky. Damaged Achilles tendon, 5 months for the striker. That's unfortunate for him. Tricky injury for a youngster. And Luke Wolfenden has signed a new deal. 3-year deal worth $1.4 million in his contract. So I wonder if I have to switch around the registration after this. Let me see. We might be well over. We're not. 5.04, so we're still good. No need at all. So he's happy. We're happy. That's good. Luke Wolfenden signs. Well, it looks like Osorio's picked up an injury too in training. Couple days. He should be back for Montreal as well. Tight thigh. MLS AllStar Game. The All-Stars beat Man City 1-0. Marco Richter with the goal. He is from Atlanta United. He looks like a pretty good player. Striker from Atlanta. That's strange. I guess they got a new striker. You got man of the match. Auro played. 6.9 for him. Got a chance created and a key pass in that one. So that's good. Doesn't look like Bono got on the field, but the All-Stars got the win. So that's interesting. All right, we are ready for Toronto FC and Montreal Impact. We are at home today at BMO Field. It looks like, I'm not sure if Montreal's really improved since the last time we saw them. They were right at the bottom of the East. They moved up to 11th, which is not much of an improvement. They're 6, 7, and 14. A lot of losses. We've only got 2. So we should be beating them again today. Their key player is Emiliano Velasquez. And where's he feature? He's a central defender. So it might be tough to break down. Jackson Hamel is their leading goal scorer. And they have Escobar as well, as who got their most assists, as well as Henrique. So maybe Jackson Hamel, Velasquez we have to avoid, I guess. But this will be it. So here's our lineup. Ayo Akinola up top with Luis Brizendine, Jonathan Osorio behind him, Alejandro Pozuelo, Quentin Boisgard, Matias Del Priore in midfield with Patrick Bray, Luke Wolfenden, Rafael Tier, and Auro in defense with Alex Bono in net. Nothing changed as usual. Auro's a little bit tired from the All-Star game. So we've got Chris Williams on the bench, which he might feature at some point today. And that'll be it. So we're going to submit the team. Oh, it looks like they're not even starting Jackson Hamel up top. They've got Jordan Breza starting today. And Velasquez is in. That's the only major change I see. So pick up where you left off in the last match. Tunnel interview. It's Derby Day. How much do you look forward to this? We love it. Tremendous occasion. Montreal's good form, has them 5th in the form table. How much of a threat do they pose? I'm looking forward to it. See if we can put a dent in their ambitions. Having the best defense at MLS must have you looking forward to another win. Yes, we are confident. Jonathan Osorio has been pulling all the strings in midfield. How important is he? He's very important. And the team's walkout should be a sellout today. 4-1 Derby in Toronto, and we kick off. Bray down the left here, working it in to the Montreal half. Pozuelo with the ball forward. Patrick Bray getting into the box. Can he get a cross in? He was fouled at the box, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty in the first 30 seconds of the game. And it is. Penalty kick. Foul by Samuel Piet, and Pozuelo is going to step up and take this in front of the Montreal fans. He puts it away. And it's 1-0 TFC in the 4-1 Derby. That's what you want to see. Amazing how they give up a penalty in the first minute. But simple from Pozuelo. He's been our penalty taker for years. And he puts another one away. 1-0. Throw in here. Del Priore. Pozuelo to Akinola. Back to Pozuelo again. Brizendine with the shot. And Iverson with the save. Thrown again, Del Priore on the left. Akinola, back to Del Priore. Passing it around, trying to get a shot in space. Bray hits the post, but it looked like Iverson got a touch, and that's a corner for Toronto. Osorio. Corner kick collected by Iverson. No trouble there, and they reset. Another quarter for Toronto. Osorio. Ball in. Way too close to the keeper every time on those corners. I got to do something about those corner kicks. Ball all the way forward, lumped forward, headed away by Aro, and we counter. Akinola down the left. Can he get across? And he does. Osorio's there, but it hits the bar and goes over for a goal kick. Aro now with the throw. Boys guard. Del Priore and Aro working down the right-hand side. Boys guard into Brizendine. Boys guard with a cross. Switch to the left. Patrick Bray's in tons of space. Tries to put a cross in, but Piet with the block. A Montreal break away. Ball forward, but collected again by Toronto. Thier passes to Pozuelo. Brizendine, boys guard. Back to Brizendine again in the middle. Switches it to the right for Aro, who's in space. Cross into the box. Osorio is there. Just over the net. That's halftime. Not much else happened in that one, but 10-2 in shots for us. 57% possession. We're cruising at the moment. Aro's playing well. Del Priore is not really getting into the game, but he is okay, I think. Go to the dressing room. Don't get complacent, boys. They're motivated and focused. That's good. Some passengers in the team, Akinola, Del Priore, they're not doing too much, but we'll let them play the beginning of the second half. Bray steals it on the left. Pozuelo now back into boys guard through the middle. Switches out to the right. Aro into the box. Cuts it back for Del Priore, who tries a shot, but it's blocked. Aro is offside, and we'll get a free kick. Corner kick again. Osorio, can he get it away from the keeper this time? Headed away by the defender Velasquez. Wolfenden collects. Osorio back into the box for Akinola, who heads it just wide of the post. Good chance, though. Throw from Montreal. Henrique. Chochev. Ooh, intercepted by Akinola and Pozuelo, and they counter. Through ball to Akinola, who's all on his own. Can he shoot? He was closed down a little bit, but Iverson with the save. Velasquez clears. Velasquez did a good job of getting back and closing him down there. Yeah, Aro's looking a little tired now. Akinola comes back off the throw. Boys guard. Pozuelo in the middle, just at the top of the area, looking for a bit of space. Montreal's pushing them back. Pozuelo again. Brizendine. Ooh, nice passing play to Akinola on the left-hand side. Osorio's there, and a good save by Iverson. Great play, though. Right, so we looks like we need to sub Aro. We'll bring on Chris Williams. Everyone else looks okay, but some poor performances, I would say. Let's give Brian Miller a chance for Osorio. And we'll leave one more sub for the end. Miller on the free kick now. Whips it in. Wolfenden's there, and it's 2-0. Easy pickings for Luke Wolfenden, and that should put the game away with about 12 minutes to go. Good free kick for Miller. He's a free kick specialist. Right at the back post to Wolfenden. That's what you want to see. I don't see Wolfenden score very often, so that's always good. He was onside clearly. Gets away from his man and just puts it away. Free kick deep in the Montreal half. Piet to Velasquez. Chochev. Up to Piet. Trying to work into the opposition half now. Montreal. Jackson. Henrique. Back to Milia Jaguar. Headed down by Gingard? I'm not sure. Chonier to Piet. Crosses in, but easy to collect for Bono. Poor execution in the final third there for the Impact. And we switch it back the other way. Pozuelo with the ball forward to Miller. Passes out to the left to Patrick Bray. Taking on his man. It gets across in. Miller's there. And Iverson with the save. Good play. Good build-up. All right, last few minutes of the game here. Might need to make one more sub. Boys guard on the edge of the area. Pozuelo with a... Oh, Miller. Oh, that was Williams, I'm sorry. The post denies Williams, and that's a throw-in. So let's make our final substitution. Bray's a little tired. Who's left here? To get Landry on for a few minutes. Try to get him some minutes. This should be the last kick of the game. Henrique throws into Jackson, and we tackle and win the ball. Ayupi with the clearance, and that is it. 2-0 victory against the Montreal Impact in the 401 derby. Everyone's happy, except for Montreal, of course. Wolfenden with the man of the match. Good stuff. I don't think... I'll just congratulate the team. Very happy. Good job. And we'll get into a rest day after this. So, Wolfenden had a great game. The manager for Montreal is not happy, of course, and we got the press conference. But that was a pretty good episode. So, going into the next one, we've got a few interesting games coming up. So, we've got 2 legs against Vancouver, but we've also got the Campeones Cup in between that. A random game against Cincinnati, which we don't really need to see, I don't think. And then we've got the Leagues Cup quarterfinal against the Revolution. So I might split that into 2 episodes, but I kind of want to do the Canadian Championship in one episode. So should we do a triple header? Maybe we will. It might be a long one, but we could do Vancouver, Club America and Vancouver in the next episode, and then we got New England in the one after that, and maybe the NYCFC game as well. And then we're into the stretch drive for the playoffs. And we might have more cup competitions in here as well in September. So looking forward to it. So thank you again for watching. My name is John. Remember to hit that like button if you like the video and subscribe to my channel for more content, more TFC in MLS and future series too. I got tons of ideas. And I just want to finish this one. My goal in this one is always to win the Canadian Championship and the CONCACAF Champions League, if possible. It's really tough for some reason for me to win the Canadian Championship and get into the CONCACAF Champions League. So you might have to get creative with that last Champions League goal if we can't make it happen in the next 2 seasons. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.